This is just a short video to talk about if statements. So an if statement, we call it a selection statement because we're making a choice. The code's going to go one way or another way. So in this program, we've just got two numbers that we've input. We've done this kind of thing before, so we've just input some numbers and we've made them integers by casting them as an integer. So then we're asking the question, if num1, the variable num1 is bigger than num2, then we're just going to output num1 was biggest. Then we're going to ask, if that's not the case, ELIF, short for else if. So ELIF num2 is greater than num1, so if they're the other way around, then num2 was the biggest. And then we've got a last statement, an else. So if neither of those things are correct, then we'll go for the else, and they're both the same is printed out, because if one's not bigger than the two and two's not bigger than one, then they must be both the same. So the way that the selection code works is it will first test the first if to see whether if number1 is bigger than number2. If it is, it will print this out. If not, it will go to the next statement and it will test number2 greater than number1. If that's true, it will print this out, but if not, it will skip on to else and it will print out that they're both the same. So that's just a simple if statement. So if we run the file, then I can enter a number. So let's say 12, and I can enter my other number, 15, and it correctly tells me that number 2 was the biggest. And if we run the file again and try again, our first number is 10, our second number is 5, it correctly tells me that number 1 is the biggest. And so my final test, both numbers are the same, and it does tell me that they're both the same. So we've tested all the code paths through that code.